So Asya, you've been in the world of media regulation for a long time. Can you tell me a little bit about why media freedom and media plurality are so important?
In essence, without media freedom and media pluralism, there is no democracy. The role of the media in presenting and securing objective and impartial, balanced information to the citizens is critical in functioning democratic processes. The media also has a role to play in holding power to account and providing information that is critical and important for citizens. But to achieve this, we need to have media freedom, so right to freedom of expression of both the media and citizens, to exercise it freely without fear of censorship or reprisal, as well as media pluralism, which is diversity of voices and cohabitation of private, commercial, and public and community media, all considered to be essential. When we have these principles in place, we have well-informed citizens who then in turn help foster and protect the very democratic fabric of their society. Martina, you have a lot of experience in media literacy. So could you please tell us the difference between media literacy and the emerging concept of media freedom literacy?
Well, media literacy is understood as a 21st century skill that empowers us to make informed choices about the media that we use on a daily basis and to reflect on how those choices might affect us, our lives, but the lives of others as well. Media literacy is well recognised in legislation and in regulation, but the emerging concept of media freedom literacy is less well recognised. So we understand media freedom literacy to be about developing the skills and the knowledge to recognise and appreciate the democratic functioning of the media online and offline as well. But it's also about developing the skills and the knowledge to recognise and appreciate the significance of a pluralistic and well-functioning media that serves the public interest. And combined with that, it's about developing the skills and knowledge to be able to critically evaluate the media and also ethically produce media too.
How can countries promote media freedom literacy?
In the report that the OSCE published, there's actually 8 key actions that are outlined that can help to promote media freedom literacy. And the first of those actions is about viewing it as lifelong learning, because technology changes, social norms change, so this needs to be looked at as something that people develop at different stages of life. And no single organisation or sector can do that on their own. So the second key action is around adopting a multi-stakeholder approach to promoting media freedom literacy. And of course, linked to that, when you've got a lot of stakeholders involved in something, there must be transparency around all elements of that. Another key action is around empowering people with timely and accurate information, because that helps to build trust in the media as well. And making public interest information prominent is also really important, because people need to be able to easily access that high quality content. In terms of developing interventions, it would be really good to develop a strong, robust evidence base that helps us understand what works and what doesn't work when it comes to developing interventions that promote media freedom literacy as well. And guaranteeing the access to and the availability of high quality information is also a critical element of this whole piece of work. And last, but absolutely not least, there is a job of work to be done as well around just raising awareness of the importance of media plurality. So Asya, the promotion of media freedom literacy is a big job, and everyone has a role to play. Can you give us some indications of what roles different sectors can play?
Yes, almost every sector has a role to play in promotion of media freedom literacy. In our report, we identify both the stakeholders and link the recommended roles for each of these stakeholders to play, from government and state agencies to media themselves, online platforms, media regulatory authorities, as well as education, academic, and civil sectors have a role to play in both developing but also enhancing media freedom literacy initiatives.